So our flying fish kite is showing us that the wind is coming from the, wants to be coming from the northwest there. So let's see, let's hope that I have, you can see our flying fish here. We have one viewer there, and maybe J-Boy Williams. See if he can check our chat. I hope I have his Twitter right. When I found out when I switch over to Twitter that it closes it down, so I can't switch back and forth to Twitter. So you have to make a list of your Twitter buddies before you go on there. Now that his tweet showed up on here, there's someone doing a U-E in the middle of the road. Should we report them? I don't know. One thing that's really frustrating today is that someone pulled up front here, opened their vehicle, and dumped a whole whack of garbage on the ground. And then they looked up, and by the way, we do need to get this sign fixed. The sign was supposed to say no parking here to corner, but it seems to be missing. Okay, whoop, there goes our. There's our missing. So anyway, someone pulls up here and they dump a hole, open up their vehicle and shove a whole bunch of garbage onto the ground. And I'm like, what am I going to do with this? So I said, excuse me, I think you dropped something. And handed it back to them. And so you don't want to discourage tourists, but I do like to discourage people who are real bad litterbugs. If they can access our chat stream. I really appreciate you sticking with us out there. Want to get this working for tomorrow night. We have we're going to be doing an arts jam here tomorrow night. So you know anybody who does anything artistic, whether you read poetry or play music or you've got anything at all that you would like to share, cake decorating, anything artistic at all, come on down to the Arts Jam tomorrow night. That's from 6 to 9 p.m. here at the Welcome Center. Don't you just love that leaded glass? That's original. I should talk about this building for a minute, maybe. This building used to be a 2-story brick building, and during the fire of 1890 in Omemee, it burned to the ground. It was a big hole in the ground, and William McCaffrey bought it. William McCaffrey worked for GE in Toronto, so he put on this side, he put in a office with a safe. And when they did the renovations lately, they found a door at the back with a cement pad, so they think that may have been where the safe was located. So then his sisters had owned a grocery store down the street, so originally his sisters were going to come into this section here that we've got the Welcome Center in and have a grocery store here, but the school burnt down. So when the school burnt down, the school moved in here, and they Getting a little noisy out there now. Traffic's picking up. So the school was in here for a while, and then after the school was built, the grocery store did move in here. TD Bank moved from the section on the other side down to its current location at Sturgeon and King, and that was expanded into a China and giftware in that other side. Now, it's being debated which side became an egg grading station. We also had a bakery in here. I'm not sure how good our signal is. I don't want to lose it entirely, but if you look over here, you can see those things that look like shovels are actually for putting bread into ovens. And the story of the history of this building was very kindly written by Dale Tedford, and Lori Wookie, who owns the building, has included some great photos of the reno that was done here. Looks like I'm losing signal. Now, it also became an egg grading station, as I said, and then it became a bakery, and there was an apartment in one section, and it was made into a pizza place. Some people may remember Grace's Pizza. And when it was the pizza place, I think that's when it was painted blue. Now, when Lori Wookie and his wife purchased the building, they were going to plaster the outside with stucco, but the brickwork wasn't secure enough to do that. So instead, his wife came up with the idea to turn the bricks around. So if you look at the outside of this building, they took the bricks all off, they insulated, they upgraded the wiring, and these are the original bricks, reinstalled. And you can see a little bit of blue on some of them even. So that's the one there with a bit of blue. So these are the original bricks from 1903. They've been turned around and put back in place. Fabulous job done by the bricklayer. The floors in here, this is the original flooring, and the walls, and the ceilings. It's all original wood. There's a washroom. It's a good size, and at the back there's a bit of a sink. This space is for rent. Now, there are several people. We've had a lot of artists come through, writers, artists, musicians have popped in, played the guitar we keep here for people to play. And we were kind of brainstorming that this would be a fabulous space to have for a arts center. Now, there are a couple of steps to get up the front, but at the back there's another door, and when you come in the back door, there's just a very tiny lip to come over. So it's easy access at the back door. So anyone who is coming to the Arts Jam tomorrow night, if you have any mobility difficulties, make sure you come to the back door, and that's just around the corner from the Youngstown Museum. So you don't have to climb those stairs. We do have the back door there, so we do have a couple of steps there, but at the back you can get in easily. And we're hoping to have lots of interesting people here sharing their artwork and all different types of arts. So it's an integrated jam, kind of like run similar to a music jam, but people sharing from their writing, telling about their their photographs, their paintings, a cake decorator, and for someone in culinary arts. So lots and lots of arts and artists. I believe there's a storyteller or two coming. Should be a really great evening. Now, following the arts session, artists, if they wish, can have the opportunity to choose a spot to display their work. If you come in prior to the jam session and make your deposit, which is fully refundable, so you make a $10 deposit to reserve your seat, and at that time you can have your pick of spots as well. So that's a reason to be sure you come. All artwork that is displayed tomorrow night all the artistry will be featured on live Ustream. So we will be kind of Ustreaming from this section here. I've been told there are great acoustics in here by several singers and songwriters. The painters, the photographers and painters that have been in say the natural lighting during the day is absolutely fantastic. They love the color of the walls in here. So we would like to see this become a cooperative arts center where people could drop in and take part in arts activities. Easy access at the back for people with mobility difficulties. Fun for the kids to come in and take part in some arts activities. Artists be able to have their work on display here, do workshops, seminars, book signings, meetings, stuff like that. So if you know anyone who is involved in the arts that would like to be part of this cooperative arts center, they'll want to make sure they're here tomorrow night because there will be a limited number of people that we're looking at, including in the co-op when we're starting up. It's always good to start small and getting this off the ground. So it is an excellent location. We're just down from the grocery store right beside Youngtown Museum. And as I said, easy access. You don't have to climb a whole whack of stairs to come in. And the other thing is we're going to be running it as a welcome center with the washrooms. Omini Outreach has very kindly donated water and cups to anyone who's coming in. We have tourist information here. We are running the fishing festival activities from this location this week. Lots of fun things for the kids and everyone else to take part in. We do have our storytelling contest. Oh, great, we have someone here. Test. There's Chris J. Boy. Okay, so there's Chris J. Boy. So I wonder if I type, hi, Chris. Great to see you. So, Chris is 7 minutes ago. I didn't see that pop up. So, Chris J. Boy. I wonder if I click on that, what happens that. Okay, it just shows a. Okay. So, Chris J. Boy has signed into the Ustream here. I wonder if we can get anybody else in this little cubbyhole to see if we can test how this works. I'm wondering how we send a message to someone directly. It's Chris J. Boy, and there's ... after the name. So. Send out to Twitter. Okay, so I'm going to go to see if Jim Truswell is out there, if he can join Chris and I here. Oh, I just sent a really bad tweet. It just says at Jim Truswell. He's going to say, what the heck are you writing out here? So it's great to have a buddy out there online that can give you a hand when you're trying to do something. The photograph the largest photograph down there, I find that having a distance from it really brings out the three-dimensional quality in it. That one is called River Spirits. These photos are by Walter and Peggy Cracknell of Wellpeg Studio. And Walter is doing a fish photo workshop this weekend. So they challenge you. Can you see the faces in that? I see. Oh, that's interesting. Now I see 4 faces. How many do you see? This one is called Morning Mist, and it's the Omimi Swamp. And this is Omimi Sunset. Now this photo, every time I look at it, I have difficulty thinking of it as a photo. It is a photo, but the treatment has made it look like a painting. And this was taken down at Peggy's Cove. It's called Reflection. Just fabulous piece. And Walter and Peggy Cracknell, they have control over how they mount and frame their work. So if a piece is larger than you need, or if you want something even bigger, they can adjust those to different sizes for you as well. As I said, we have a number of singers have been in, writers. This book's by Dr. Syed in Lindsay. He's doing a fundraiser with this book for the Heart and Stroke. And it's 365 Wonderful Thoughts of Wisdom. Margaret Buller will be doing workshops on this book, Comfortable in My Own Skin. How many of us actually feel comfortable in our own skin? Now, I'm wondering if Chris is very artistic. I wonder if he might be coming to the jam tomorrow night. Let's ask him. Going to be able to bring some art tomorrow to the jam. Chris J-Boy. Here are some of the culinary arts. Delicious and yummy culinary arts. And this is definitely artistry as well. Very unique. Some very unique cakes. I like that one with the snowflakes all over. Isn't that beautiful? So these are by Sherry Gattenby. That's a cute kid's cake. That's a lovely one with the roses on it, isn't it? So she'll be talking about culinary arts. We have another book by, this is an Omimi writer, Vicky Popovic, and there's a special on those, only $10, tax included. A lovely volume of poetry. This is Connor Gibbons, The Chosen One, Book 1, J. Alexander. Connor Gibbons is the grandson of J. Alexander. This is him dressed as the hero in this book. The bookmark says, The Next Superhero. This is a story of good versus evil. And Jake Cormier has brought in some DVDs. Those are worth the price, From My Soul to Yours. And on this we have a number of songs. He does benefits, and as well, Walk with Me, Jesus. If your hands aren't free, take my hand, Lord. It says in the Bible, come Saturday night, I'm looking for Jesus. I have no shoes. Don't blame the Lord. Without God and others, and was I worth the price? Well, it's a DVD. We also have the silent auction items here that were donated for a fundraiser for the food bank. Here's a piece of artistry. Now, Lucia is also a jazz musician. I believe she will be in Toronto tomorrow night, not doing live jazz in Toronto. This is gold stone on here that reduces tension. That's treble clef. We have a bid on that of $15 right now. It has a value of, let's see, what does that say? I think it's 26? Only 24. Yeah. And if your computer's running slow, we have a gift certificate for $73 for PC tune-up, and the bid on that right now stands at $5, so you get a real good deal on that. That's NP Media Business Solutions. That's who's providing our Ustream, the Wi-Fi for our Ustreaming, and free calls to Canada USA to tell people, come fish in Omini. So Chris J. Boy is enjoying the broadcast. That's great. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm trying not to be boring. This is the Legendary to the Max. This is a 3D set. This is donated by Omini Foodland. Fabulous, fabulous set with all kinds of extras. And the bid on this, believe it or not, is only $5. Do I hear another bid on that, maybe? We have Nioxin. This is donated by Carol's Hairstyling. Carol Fee here in Omini. This nourishes healthy new growth of hair, makes your hair look fuller and thicker. And there's a bid of $5 on that. And we have the Black and White album by CJ. And on this we have 12 songs. Move It On Over, What's Wild Side of Life, I Just Need to Get Over You, If Your Hands Aren't Free, Wake Up, Call on Me, I Could Have Done Better, Farewell Party, You Didn't Even Try, Don't Even Go There, and Sugar Coated Lovin' and Danny Boy. And we have a bid of $2 on this CD. So do we hear $2.50? We were taking bids. We also have the free draw. Then Darling Insurance has donated this lovely blanket. They have you covered. There's something for the kids, a bubble bath. We have 3 movies donated by Omini Foodland. This set has Grind, Starsky and Hutch, there's a good oldie, and Malibu's Most Wanted, so some classic viewing there. Burke's Honey has donated delicious liquid clover honey. 3 whole kilograms, it's heavy. You can't get that in the store. That's a special order. And then the Jasper earrings from the Omini Rocks, our local jewelry designer. This handy little set is made locally, and it holds a notepad. And this is made right close by here, and this was very kindly donated by Butternut Folk Art, where you can learn how to do fantastic folk art painting, or if you would like someone else to do it for you, they will even do folk art painting for you on a wide variety of items. Here's the draw item from Carol's Hairstyling. This has received a large number of people wanting to win this. This is Skin Lux Pink Vanilla Whipped Body Butter by Joyco. The NP Media Business Solutions, who is very kindly donating our Wi-Fi, have donated this great hoodie, Omini the Pigeon Town. So this is another prize you could win. Mr. Convenience has donated any pair of sunglasses from there. They're worth $30, and these are UV 400. They have a wide selection there. You'd be surprised at how many things that our Mr. Convenience has. It's just like your old-fashioned general store, really. And that's where you'll find your coffee time coffee as well. Bill's Pizza donated 2 gift certificates. We have 2 gift certificates for free pizza slices there. And that's received a lot of people wanting to enter to win that. So this is kind of the scavenger hunt free draw that we have. It's a free draw, and you can get bonus entries by doing some of these trivia questions. One trivia question on here you might be able to check if you're on Twitter out there. Darling Insurance at 32 King Street East is your premier choice for insurance. What is their Twitter? So some of these questions you can find out the answers online to give you bonus entries in the draw. You just fill out the draw form, and so it's a free draw, and then you can get all kinds of bonus entries by answering some trivia questions. Also, for the month of July, here's all the different stores and businesses that are included in this. For the month of July, if you make a purchase of $25 from any of these friendly folks, they will give you a free gift with purchase. So you can take this into any of these friendly folks and have them sign it after you make your purchase and get your free gift, and they'll give this back to you so you can go to the next one. And also, when you make a purchase of even $5 at these friendly folks, then and bring your receipt in, then we will add more bonus entries to your draw. Right, so lots of fun, free draw, extra bonus entries. As I said earlier, the Lures and Tours, Rosa Sharp from Lures and Tours was in. She brought us some free maps and these great tourism directories. Rosa is going to be helping to judge the fish photo contest. If you have a fish photo, make sure you bring it in. The entry fee for adults is a doubloon, or a toonie, if you want to call it that. The money goes to our chosen charity this time is the Five Counties Children's Center. And there's a lot of great work for kids in our area. I wonder what else you'd like to know about. Here we have the free tackle share. If you have kids, they can come and borrow rods and reels and tackle. This is courtesy of the OFAH, of the Ontario Power Generation. We have tattoos here, or the coloring contest. This book has been really handy for me because I know nothing about fishing. And I've talked to several other parents, and they said they're in the same boat as me, so I don't feel so bad now. So this explains it a lot. It makes it simple. So it tells you, gives you great ideas on how to have fun and catch something too. Now, the other morning we had Kim Mainprize on as our guest. It was just uploaded to YouTube, and she was saying that these little yellow things here are super for catching fish here. And this is a great little tackle box that you can borrow. So she says there's just anything you would need for fishing here, it's in there. Now Kim was saying a great fishing spot here in Omimi is just over behind the Legion at the dam. A number of people like to fish down. You just go down those stairs that are just before the bridge there, and we have a lot of people that like to fish down there. We shot some video. Barry, he caught a pike down there, and people said, "Are you sure that's a pike?" I said, "Well, I don't know anything about fish, but I showed the video to a number of people. And if you check our YouTube channel, you will see that there is a video there, and people have said, yes, that is a pike. So we caught a pike down here in Omimi. It was a good size too. This is one of our crafts kids can do if they'd like. They can sign up. You can see, you can use it as a weather vane or a kite. Let's get this around here. So you can make themselves a fish kite. And the traffic's starting to build a bit out here as it gets towards evening. We're able to, now we know that people can chat with us on this. I'm really glad that Chris J. Boy is there. He's enjoying the broadcast. If you have any suggestions for our broadcast, that would be great. Now I notice on here there's a thing here that says no vote. There's yes vote, and yes votes are 50% and no votes are 50%. So I don't know what you do with this voting thing. I'm still discovering this, but it's lots of fun. And with the Ustream you can, there's our Legion. Now behind the Legion tomorrow night, if you're not inclined to be interested in arts, well, there will be horseshoes from starting at 7 p.m. Anybody's welcome to come out and play horseshoes here. I believe it's $3 for members and $4 for non-members. Come out and have some fun, and they do a bit of a 50-50 draw with the proceeds from that, so you might go home a little richer even. So and this is NP Media Business Solutions across the street here, that they do printing, they service computers, and they are providing our Wi-Fi for our events and phone calling so people can call Canada, USA. And we are right beside Fresh Start Thrift Shop. Fresh Start Thrift Shop is run by the Omni Baptist Church. We have great deals in here. Right now they have a sale on all purses, shoes, men's and ladies, $1. So purses and shoes. You take a peek in the window here and see what they have for sale. Those are rather unique. The little set with the candle holders. I thought that owl was a fish. What do you think? I thought, when I first saw that, I thought it was a fish. But apparently it definitely is an owl. So a lovely outfit. What else is in here? We have the baby stroller. Look at that baby swing. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not. But it's a Graco baby swing. Step 2, and it's only $20. They have everything from tiny things, this cute little teddy bear decor. So most things in there are $2. The larger items are priced individually. And as I said, we've got that big sale on purses and shoes. Only $1. You need some new shoes. Come on down. New to you shoes. Sometimes they get brand new shoes. There's a 2XL. I believe that's a man's shirt. I can never tell. One side is men's, one side is ladies. No, you don't have an artistic. I don't believe it. I think you definitely have an artistic bone in your body. Chris J. Boy just said, I do not have an artistic bone in my body. Well, you can always come out and just enjoy it, or you can come on over to the horseshoes. It'd be good to see you in person. This is we're just down from Foodland here. Wonder who did your avatar. It looks artistic. Lots of beautiful old buildings here. We had a photo walk last Thanksgiving. A number of people came out. It was great to meet people in person that you've only chatted with online. I wonder what that thing is way up there. Anybody know what? Looks like some kind of a really old electrical thing. Way up there in the east. Very different. See some of the details on this building. Nice old buildings here. Now the Legion is undergoing a facelift. They've just got a new roof put on. It's a new metal Legion blue roof. So it matches the color of the paint around the bottom there. And I've heard they're going to be doing some more facelift on here, seeing about getting some funding for that. Now, if you've ever wondered to see what Youngtown Rock and Roll Museum is like. Something that's really unique in here at the Youngtown Rock and Roll Museum, not sure how far we can go with this signal, is that on the top floor, it's like a loft, and you can go up there and play guitar. And they've got a couple of guitars in there, including Neil Young's favorite type, and pick up a music book, sit down and play some music. It is really different. It's not your typical museum. I love the place. You're surrounded on all sides. The ticket booth going in. Now that's unique too. So this is the Youngtown Museum here in Omemee. And there's the boat launch is right around the corner here. So just go down the street. There's the boat launch. So there's lots of access to fishing here. You come down and do some fishing from July 7th to the 15th. You can fish for free, adults and kids alike, without a license. So great fun to go fishing. No license needed. Get to try out fishing for yourself. Sit down on this. This is the bench that I put out, and we put a display of different books on it. People quite often stop and come in to see how much the bench costs, so that brings people through the door. And then, as I said, we do keep a guitar here for anybody who'd like to come in and play the guitar. Apparently, this buggy bench was made, I was told, by a local person, by Mr. Kennedy. It's a unique piece of furniture. Here we are watching the traffic. You know me. Oh. So I'm going to sign off here, and I'm going to go and take a look at, see if I can get on Chris J. Boy's channel and see what happens while I'm watching that. So thanks for joining us here in Omemee. I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow of the Arts Jam. So any kind of art, whether you write, if you sing, if you play an instrument, if you draw, you do photography, if you make funny faces, you tell stories, anything that you use your imagination with. That's the Arts Jam tomorrow night. And as I said, artists will be given the opportunity to choose a spot to display work. Afterwards, if you come out in advance and reserve your seat before tomorrow night, we're asking a reservation of $10 and you get it fully refunded when you show up at the door. Any reservations not picked up will be donated to our charity of choice for this event, which is Five County Children's Center. So you could make a donation, and but we would like to see you here. Whether you're going to be an artist or if you want to reserve, make sure you have a seat to sit on. If you're coming and you have not reserved a seat, you may want to bring a lawn chair so that we're not having to run across and beg chairs from the Legion. So we hope to see everyone tomorrow night at the Arts Jam. You can also register, bring your fish photo along, and we'll put it on display for the fish photo contest. You can register for the fish fry cooking contest. Register before Saturday, it's only $2.50. If you register that day, it's $5. Bring your barbecue and cook up your fish, and we will have our judges taste your fish and test it out. So we need some brave judges. Anybody out there? That would be good. And we will be having a treasure hunt through the village as well, with clues for people to find some clues about our pigeon. And the Omemee pigeon has been plucked. We received a scroll. If you've been following that little story along, we received a message passed to us on one of our Omini This Morning broadcasts. A pirate came up behind me and said, "Arr, I got a message for you." And they said our pigeon was in peril. And now our pigeon has disappeared, and we received a blank scroll with part of its feathers wrapped around it. So our pigeon has been plucked. I hope she's okay wherever she is. We'll be looking through the village, watching for pirate clues. I arrested a pirate today, and they were given the choice to either walk the plank or pay a doubloon fine to the 5 County Children's Center. So pirates are getting arrested here. If you are wearing black, you are under suspicion of being a pirate. You need to watch out because there are pirates running around here too, and they're arresting people on for any reason whatsoever. When you come out to Omini, you can beware that you may get arrested. So I'm going to sign off here, as I said before, and go check out Chris J. Boy's channel. So we will see you on the flip side, and you can join us over there on Chris J. Boy's channel.